We don't know what's going on there. All right, welcome to Custom OGT. Yeah, we're going to do another Aussie band for Audiva, and this is, how about I say Kings of Leon, Birds of Tokyo, and it's Ian Kenny from Karnivool, and from what I understand, the band is still together now, so that makes me question if Karnivool is still together. I'm sure they are. Well, we all know people can be in two bands at once, but still. What are the other names?
Real quick, I'm just going to check and see if Karnivool is still together. Yep.
Yeah, I thought they were.
And, shit, I think they just released a single. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, so Birds of Tokyo. They are from Perth, Australia. They are, the comparison that was made by Audiva was that they're sort of like the perfect circle. They are to Karnivool what the perfect circle is to Tool. So I actually kind of like that. Their sound is a bit more radio friendly than Karnivool's, giant epics. So we've got Ian Kenny on vocals. Of course, he's always amazing. Adam Spark on guitar and keyboards. Adam Weston on drums. And Glenn.
Yes.
Yeah, correct me on this. It looks like Sarangapani. But, yeah, correct me on that. Glenn S. It's going to have to be. And apparently they had a bassist named Anthony Jackson at one point. He has since left. But yeah, they've been around since 2004, won multiple ARIA awards. They've shared stages with Muse, Coldplay, and the Foo Fighters. They played major festivals, including Big Day Out and Splendor in the Grass. They're a formidable band in their own right.
Yeah, they had some mainstream success too. I forget what the song was. Prayers or something like that. No, it wasn't Prayers. It
was it Plans?
Plans, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
That don't seem right, but anyway, let's get into it.
Yes.
Audiva, thank you. I don't know why you called you Audiva. The hell, maybe that's it. I thought it was like Audiva.
That actually makes more sense.
Like I'm Audiva. I didn't say that. Don't record that and put that against me. I looked at the lyrics beforehand, and he's talking about getting milk from the drip, basically like sucking the milk from the mother or hind tit or whatever, and I think he's talking about the melatonin, like when they talk about the DMT and the melatonin and the secretion or whatever, your spinal fluid and the sleep, the melatonin helps you sleep, and their song Goliath was about, basically like sleepwalking and waking up, and a lot of these progressive bands sing about, trying to wake everyone up, that you're walking zombies, basically. I know the song starts off with, I feed milk from the drip or something like that. I should have looked it back up.
See, pour milk into my mouth. No, go ahead.
I just pop up somewhere without pop-ups is what I'm going to ask. Go ahead.
Let's see, pour milk into my mouth. The foam is clear. I've been feeding from a drip. Don't wake me if I'm wrong. I'm happy here. Afloat and intravenous sick. So that reminds me of a quote where someone said, it's difficult to argue facts with someone who is enjoying moral superiority in their ignorance. It's just people that don't want to leave their echo chamber. People who are happy to, just limit the flow of information to the things that will reinforce what they already believe. The beat on this is absolutely crazy. The drums here, it's intense. It's got almost an industrial feel. It feels like a march. That kind of that leans into the theme, like sort of the steady refusal to allow it. It's almost like a military defense, not allowing anything to pass through your enter your echo chamber other than what you want. But I love the combination of like that beat, and then you had like the synth pads that sounded like a choir almost, and then you add these beautiful vocal melodies. When Ian first came in, he was like sort of altering the amount of weight he would have in his voice throughout a line. He was doing like some Fry type onsets to sort of like creak into words, and then so he went up into his upper register, and the sound became much more focused and cutting. It's a really intense song, but has a great melody you can sing along with. It's a great combination.
Right. I was going to say, there's a lot of contrast there. Almost maybe when you first hear it, a little too much contrast. That's what Audiva said was, I didn't like this song as much at first, but it grew on her. Like, I think she didn't say that's why, but I think that's probably why, because the chorus is so much different than that.
It almost feels like two different songs in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, but they work well once you heard it. This is my second
time
hearing it, by the way. I tried the first reaction, it was not good. And my computer needed reset. All right, let's do it. I checked. That was all there is to the song.
Wow.
Unless it missed, if it missed anything, it missed like 5 seconds. I noticed that.
That's a crazy abrupt ending. Yeah.
That was the crown is for nothing, and it went off.
And boom. I mean it. it goes with the theme of the song. There's some awesome lyrical imagery here. Hope. Why is it always hope? Why is it something you can lean on? I don't see the fucking joke, because underneath it is the truth we believe in. Chances are we're already dead and we're lying to ourselves again. We're dead. A crown is for nothing. Hope. Why is it always hope? If this is fiction, does it end with a punchline? I don't see the fucking joke, because underneath it is the dream we believed in. Wow.
No matter if you're sober or if you're that's part of it too. If you're sober or if you're straight or whatever.
It does seem like there's, on the lyrics here, it does seem like there's more to the song, but that might be like a radio edit or something. Because here's another great lyric. Foolish to think God would save our necks. Now that it's over. We're dead.
I heard that because I heard it on the first time.
Yeah, hanging by the lies that we've been fed, victims of promises unkept, blinded by the scriptures we have read. Wow. And like the heavy drum beat, that military march sounding beat, that definitely is good for driving that home, but that beautiful catchy melody in the chorus, it's a good way to kind of sneak that message in. You know, you're grooving along to it, you're singing along, then you sort of listen to what you're singing, you're like, whoa, maybe we kind of are. Yeah, that is a song that is really relevant today. Great message, and like Danny said, a lot of bands of this ilk are singing about waking up. There's a lot of people sleepwalking out there. Yeah, this is Ian Kenny's amazing songwriter, great vocalist. He's got so much emotion in his voice, no matter what he's doing with it. Yeah, this is really impressive. Like that drum beat got me right off the bat. To me, this is a pretty easy song to get into, but yeah, there is some crazy contrast. But I think his vocal is sort of like the emotional adhesive that holds it together.
Yeah, I just checked. That is the way the song ends. I mean, it's just, the crown is for nothing, bam, and it's gone. So, yeah, I think that's cool, though. I mean,
it's
some songs don't need to resolution.
Agreed, and this almost felt like they ended the song out of almost disgust. It's like, all right, we're done. Yeah. Heck with this.
I might drop out the window.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So, like, the ending felt abrupt, but it felt like it was still relevant to the song, as opposed to just, well, we can't think of anything else, so heck with it, just end the song.
Not even like they pulled the plug on out of the power.
Right.
Done, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, the end was actually a pretty powerful musical statement in and of itself, but like I was telling Danny, you have music like Tool or Octale or like these long spiraling epics that when you're done, you're sort of like, whew, you feel like you've been on a journey. It's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Then you have a song like this that cuts off abruptly and you feel like, wait, why? There needs to be more. So like it encourages repeat playing because you got to hear it again. And also like that gives that message a chance to start circulating in your head. So it's really ingenious. Yeah, Birds of Tokyo are awesome. I'm really digging them. Karnivool right off the bat impressed me. I like this, more radio-friendly incarnation from Ian. But that just goes to show you that even just because something is radio-friendly and catchy and melodic, that doesn't mean you can't cram a lot of very deep meaning into it. So, yeah. Very much impressive. Lanterns was their big hit, actually. I looked that up. So
that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, Lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said praying.
Yeah, once again, talking about not so much waking up, but illuminating a path. So, yeah, they've definitely got a theme, and they've got the music to back it up. Wow.
Hold you like where I can see, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense, man. We need a Carnivool poster right there.
Yes, we do. Anyone got one? Send it to us if you can spare it.
Thank you, Audiva. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Next. What's up? Mental health is real.
Music is your best support group. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Thank you all.
Rock out. Wake up.